Hey, Tao Line's Math and History, and we're gonna do some order of operations. So, in your early years of school and your early years of learning about math, we've been doing a lot with an equation that has two numbers, one operator, and you find one answer. All you gotta do is define that answer. But what happens if there's a confusing equation that shows up? Like this. Instead of having one operator, there was 1, 2, 3 of them. So there are 3 operators. And there are many steps to this. Order of operations has a lot of steps. So, many people ask themselves, well, what do they do first? Do I do this by that first? Or do I do that by that first? If you're in a math room and your teacher tells you to solve it in your opinion, many kids will end up getting different answers. And after that, many kids will be like, I got it right, you're incorrect. Or this might happen.
I need a Krabby Patty.
Okay, I am not gonna blow it this time. Let's see. Bun down, then ketchup, then mustard, then pickles. No! That's a wrap! Bun down, mustard, then ketchup, lettuce, then the pickles? No. Mustard down, bun, sauce down. Where's the patty go? Pickles, ketchup, wait! No, bang, I'm losing it! Bun down, shoot, mustard, pan, bun, no! Mr. Krabs, I am so confused. I can't remember how to do anything.
Why don't you take the rest of the day off?
Oh no, Mr. Krabs. Who will make the Krabby Patties?
Oh, don't worry about that. We got Squidward. What?
Mr. Krabs is right. I need to get my head straight. Now is it bun, patty, ketchup? The door! The door! Mr. Krabs! The front door is missing!
Many people will get really confused when there are more than 3 numbers in an equation. So, that's where order of operations come in. A group of mathematicians had to agree on what to do first while working with large equations. So, let's try and solve an example. Our example is 16 plus 4 divided by 5 multiplied by 10 minus that by 3. So, the first question that you might think of is, what do I do first? Or what do you do first? In order to fix that problem and in order to solve this, there are 2 solutions to solve this problem. We have GEMS and PEMDAS. The 2 solutions, PEMDAS and GEMS, are actually acronyms because each letter to the word represents what steps to take, because when we're doing that, we're always going down the list. With PEMDAS, that actually came first, and with GEMS, GEMS is a simpler version of PEMDAS. So let's start solving the problem. Our first step in GEMS is groupings, and our first step with PEMDAS is parentheses. So groupings and parentheses are the same. These 2 symbols represent groupings and parentheses because they tell us that this has to be done first. This is the first step. So we do 16 plus 4, that'll bring us to 20. Then we can rewrite the whole thing again. So, we're good with groupings and parentheses. Our next step of order of operations is the exponents on GEMS and PEMDAS. That represents the E in both words. We don't really see any exponents. We don't really see a number and a small number on the top. So when there's no exponents, or if there's nothing that you can do, you skip the step and cross it off. The next step is to multiply or divide. That's for gems. And multiply and divide for PEMDAS. So, when you see a multiply and division sign, we read from left to right, just like the English language. So the first step is 20, divide that by 5. People think it might be 5 multiplied by 10, but since we're going from left to right, the first comes here. So 20 divided by 5, that is going to be 4. Multiplied by 10, minus that by 3. We still have a multiplication symbol, so we can get rid of that. 4 times 10, that's gotta be 40. Then minus that by 3, subtract and add for gems, and add subtract for PEMDAS is the very last step in order to find your answer in order of operations. So, 40 minus 3 is going to become 37! So, 37 is actually the answer to this giant confusing equation. The reason why we learn order of operations is because when we go into high-level math and complex equations, doing these steps will actually help you get to your answer. Thank you for watching How to Analyze the Math Industry. Like and subscribe, and let's see how SpongeBob is doing his order of operations while making a Krabby Patty.
I got it! I got it! It's all very clear to me now, Mr. Krabs.
It is?
Yes! I finally realized that I can't do it! I can't do it, Mr. Krabs! I'm a failure!
Don't talk like that.
Don't you get it, you crustaceous cheese?